my camera.
Oh, here we go. Well, hello, hello. Welcome to the Variety Show. Petite Town Mary Ellen, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Dean. How are you?
Uh, I'm doing all right. And every time I see that intro, I keep thinking, "Oh, I gotta buff that up a little bit." But eh,
Hi,
time.
everyone in chat.
Yeah, hello, hiya, Keith. Good to have you here. BDF
Dave, Keith,
Space Mountain
Rachel.
Dave. Honored to have you here. Hello, Rachel. Rachel, what are you doing? Oh, hey, well, there she is. I'm sorry. Hiya,
Hi.
Rachel. I saw you in the chat and I hadn't looked down yet.
That's okay.
How are you doing?
Good. How
Hi,
are
Paul.
you?
Is
Hi,
Paul
Nick.
Engel here? Hey, Paul. And Nick Clark. Do you know that he's your son, Mary Ellen?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. I'm Captain Obvious here. Rachel, I love the ponytail.
Oh, thank you.
That's new. That's what you did that camping, I'll bet.
A braid?
A braid.
Among
No,
other
just
things.
yes. It's just hot summer.
Well, hello, and gosh, here we got John here. Hiya, John.
Hi,
Nice to have you
John.
here. Man, good to have Paul and Dave and Nick and
And
Keith
Nick. And the other Nick.
and the other Nick. Is Nick the other Nick here? Hiya, Nick. Man, the chat's moving fast. Hello, Nick. We were talking about him last week, and I don't remember what we said.
were.
Well, all right. All right. Good to have Rachel back. All right, guys. I'm just going to get rolling. So I'm going to give you my geeky discovery today. I found out that if you save your PowerPoint as a PDF, it uses a lot less space. So I had gone over my space limit with StreamYard. So this is a PDF. It's only 1/10 the size. Geek moment of the night.
You need a sound effect.
I
Like a
know.
bell.
I'm so bad about getting that stuff together. I watch Jim. He's always on top of that stuff. All right, well, let's go to the questions. I thought this was a fun question. If you owned a restaurant, what style would it be? What type of food?
Mediterranean.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
yeah, that's really good.
Do
Hey,
you cook a lot of Mediterranean food?
No, I like to eat a lot of Mediterranean food.
Well, that's fair.
I gotta move. We gotta move. Change this. All right, there we go.
Hi, Donna.
Cruising on the high seas. Nice to have you here. Hey, oh, my chat's moving. Hiya,
Hi,
Donna.
cruising on the high seas.
Nice to have you here. All right, Nick said, okay, wait a minute. I missed one. Movie Mania Nick says 80s retro. Nice.
What is that, Nick? What's an 80s retro?
Yeah, that's a good question. Barbecue, no doubt, from Nick Clark, who lives in the land of barbecue. John with seafood. That makes perfect sense.
That's not a shock.
Hamburger from BDF. All right. Comfort food, says Donna. Oh, yeah. So, Donna, I just got to ask, do you like Cracker Barrel? I always think Cracker Barrel is comfort food, right?
Yeah.
Dave Cantrell saying hot dogs. Wow.
Oh, Paul Engel, I like your answer.
Japanese hibachi. Hey, Paul, you've changed. I love that. All right, Jim, the more sunshine. Hey, you, Jim.
Hi,
I can
Jim.
put my hand up over here. Nice to have you here. Or world cuisine. Okay, man. Now, let's see. Marilyn, you said Mediterranean. What did you say, Rachel?
I didn't. But breakfast food. That's my jam. with all the jam.
I like it.
Yeah, you said something the other day. Where was that? It was something about breakfast food. You had a lot of it or something.
Maybe.
I can't remember what you said.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Nice to have you here. AJC Magic. She was just on. And the theming would be 80s themed with burgers, dogs. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, no, I currently work in a cafe, so I make a lot of coffee beverages, but I would specialize like in crepes and French toast and
Ooh.
delicious pancakes and local
Oh,
maple syrup.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good. I
I'm
used to
coming to
love
your
it.
restaurant.
Yeah. But ours has gone downhill recently with food quality. Oh. Okay. She's talking about Cracker Barrel. I think Cracker Barrel's kind of on their way out. Amy likes hibachi. Keith says, I even like Pancake Restaurant. Have any of you ever heard of a restaurant called Pannekuchen?
That's a cool name, though.
Yeah,
What does it mean?
pancake. And it was a German pancake, maybe Donna knows, and they would run it out to your table because it looked like a big cake, and by the time it would get there, it would deflate. But it was a big meal.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, we got Kelly here.
Hi,
Hey,
Kelly.
Kelly. All right. Well, I think that's it. So let's go to the next question. Oh, I didn't answer it. Mine was simple. I would just like Mexican, and the main reason, I like Mexican music, so that would definitely be. I am so disappointed when I walk into a Mexican restaurant and they're playing American music.
No, you need like the live mariachi bands
Yes.
playing for you.
Yep.
Yes. The Mexican restaurant Acapulco's near us. They used to have that on Friday and Saturday nights. It was so fun. Okay. If you traveled to Europe, what's the one thing you have to see?
One thing?
Yeah, that's hard.
Well, just one thing that it's like, okay, yeah, I got to see this. If you can say more than one.
I would love to travel to Germany with my mom because my dad was stationed there uh, briefly during the Vietnam War, and my brother was actually born there. And I would love for her to show me around and like see how things have changed since then.
Aw.
Yeah. See the castles.
Yes, definitely. Apparently, my brother spilled a baby bottle on the floor of one of the castles, and they were not too pleased.
Oh no.
Yup.
Donna says the Eiffel Tower, and I live streamed from the Eiffel Tower, and it was a trick, but I got it to actually work through Facebook, and it was super windy, but man, it was really cool. I mean, I was at the top of the Eiffel Tower live streaming.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Keith, also Eiffel Tower, Big Ben. Yep. Disneyland Paris, says Paul, for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah. The Vatican in Rome, says Kelly. John says, I've been all over Europe, but never been to Rome, the Colosseum. Yeah.
My husband was in Rome on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and apparently they do fireworks over by the Colosseum, and that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, I would like to get to Rome. Mary Ellen?
Okay, so when Freddie was in Rotterdam a few years ago, he showed me the canals, and they look so cool on, the FaceTime that I want to go see that in person.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me get Nick said, just send me to Italy and let me eat and drink. Jim
I'll
would
come
like
too.
to.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Jim is half Hungarian. Well, who would have known? All right. You'd like to see Budapest. Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Guess I can take that off. All right. Well, I have been to Europe, and so I don't know. I think that I would say Rome. that we were supposed to go to Italy. We didn't. We went to France, Paris, and London. So Versailles was great, though. If you ever in Paris, you have to go to Versailles. Okay, Keith, I would also like to see the Dutch windmills.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Although,
I'd also like to go to I think it's, well, England, and see where the Beatles used to perform when they were first
oh,
starting and all that stuff.
yeah, yeah. Normandy from Amy, but that's really good. I've been to northern Italy lots of times. Great food and drink.
Ooh.
So he and Nick are on the same track. All right. All right, let's go to the next question. What should there be a museum for that doesn't currently exist? It's a hard one.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the things that I can think of, there already are museums for.
So you're saying
So,
there's too many museums?
well, I'm not saying that, but like the first thing that comes to mind is I would like to see an espresso machine museum, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure that that already exists.
probably.
But I'd like to see the progression and see some of the fancier ones.
Okay.
Okay,
Donna?
I don't think this exists. I'd like to see it, and maybe it does. Route 66 Museum. I know that there are things along Route 66, like
Right.
individual places that have museums, but not a comprehensive taking pieces of all of Route 66 and putting it in one museum.
That's really good. Is that the same? Is that where the Cars, what city was on Route 66?
Yes, in fact, I went and ate at one of the restaurants here in Oklahoma that the lady that used to own it, they patterned the one of the cars after her. And I don't remember which one it is now when I have to say it, but
Yeah,
Flow. Was there a Flow?
that sounds right. Flows, right? Or is that right?
Something.
Yeah. Donna with baking. I'm
Ooh,
assuming that it would involve some eating. Time travel,
Janie B.
since it does not exist yet. Yeah. Now
That goes
that's
right
a
along with our movie.
yeah, right, right. That's a great point, Rachel. I like that answer, Nick. It makes me think. All about the history of baking bread, cakes, pies. Yeah.
That's cool.
Cash museums. Keith wants a cash museum. Okay, Keith, there is a in Washington D.C. There's you can go see where they make money, and that was pretty cool.
Janie
Hey,
B, you're never late. Don't
Janie
worry.
B, good to have you here.
Yeah, Dean, don't they have like a display of $1 million like in ones? And it's kind
That's
of impressive looking.
yeah, that I believe that was true. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I
Paul,
remember.
Paul, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Uh, well, we'll assume it's Flo.
I
John's John's got nothing here. Yeah, I'm not sure I have anything great. There's so many museums, like Rachel said. If you go to Vegas, they have that pinball machine museum.
That's fun.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. We can't all think of answers, and I didn't really come up with one either. I got this game. It suggests questions, and I thought that was an interesting one. All righty, moving on. This is okay. So just to put some context here, I was messing around with AI this week, and I could not come up with anything that was working. So I reverted back to my old favorite topic. So I'm going to ask you, Rachel, Mary Ellen, chat, what do you think I asked AI? And I'm just going to give you this clue. It wasn't a ton of words. It was not a ton of words. So take your best shot. What do you think I asked AI?
I-4 going to Disney World.
Say again.
I-4. Don't they always talk about what a nightmare I-4 is?
I don't even know what that is.
Interstate 4.
Oh, yeah. Has Mary Ellen ever been to the Cowboy Museum in Oklahoma?
No, I need to go. I've been to a lot of the Indian ones, but I haven't been to the cowboy one.
Thank you, Janie B. Keith also saying Evil Knievel Museum is in my hometown, but we'll be moving to Las Vegas. I did not know that, Keith.
Wow.
Okay. Nick making it real simple. The future of Epcot. And I will tell you he's definitely on the right track. Or Donna, Epcot as a city.
So I'm thinking it's like Walt's original vision for Epcot.
Okay. I get that because of the city aspect. Yep. What the future looks like in WDW. Okay. Yep. Mary Ellen?
Those are great guesses. I like
Yeah.
them. I go with you guys.
Okay. Here it is. Create Epcot 2.0 with all new colors. I mean, not bad. I mean, you can definitely get the spaceship Earth, and then they decide to make a bunch of small ones. But
Donna, I did not know that. That's cool.
And the colors. Thanks. That one's so much fun, Mary Ellen. They have chuck wagon cooking competitions there. Oh, cool.
That could be interesting.
Janie agreeing with you, Rachel.
Yeah, I'm not getting the like new colors thing. I feel like that's
Okay.
very on brand for Epcot.
Okay.
What's there? But
Yeah. I just wonder if they like the blues and the reddish, the whatever the red or pink. I don't know. And so anyway, that's the last time for at least for now I'm doing AI because I feel like that one's wore out. If you guys feel differently, let me know.
No, I think it's cool.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't take too much time. I was trying all kinds of things like having a panda drive a spaceship through a marshmallow storm and things like that. And I just didn't like it. I mean, it was doing it, but maybe we should do one live. What do you think of that idea? Okay.
Yeah, take suggestions from the chat. That'd be great.
Okay. I like it. All right. We'll try that next week. All right. Next. Oh, and this is the other picture it made.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the Microsoft one is definitely it's not gimmicky. It does a good job. Okay. Oh, here we go. Time for a song. All right, our Disney question of the week. Are you optimistic? Come on, I had to ask about the new Country Bear Jamboree. Oh, Rachel couldn't help it. She's already shaking her head no. I want to hear more.
Sorry, I had myself muted.
Ah.
And I'm trying to respond to the chat, but it's not going.
What?
Well, Keith had posted that he just asked AI to create Epcot 3.0, and that sounds very cool. I'd like to see that.
I would like to see that, Keith. That's cool. So would Rachel, by the way. Okay.
Okay, but if you'd like my hot take on this, I did watch videos from the Country Bear Jamboree. I know you guys chatted a little bit about this last week, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I was not the same vibe to me. I felt like it completely changed the personality of the bears, and that didn't feel right to me. I also feel like they used a lot of the same music that they use everywhere else in the park.
Yeah.
So they could have chosen some songs that were a little bit more unique, and that could have done something for it. But still, it takes away from that like country feeling that the country bears should be. Right. So I'm disappointed in the direction, but glad that the bears still exist because they could have just wiped out the attraction completely. And
Right.
I'm happy that didn't happen. So
I would agree with that. Let me catch up on a couple comments here. Nick saying maybe for the young kids, but that's it. Yeah. And Nathan is optimistic about it. That's good. Donna's indifferent. And let's see. Kelly says, I don't think it will last long. I love the Country Bears, but the new version is less than stellar. Yeah, well said. Hey, Marguerite, nice to have you here. Sorry, like the old version, says John, right to the point. Yep, I think probably most of us are feeling that way. Amy's saying maybe for families with young kids or newcomers to Walt Disney World. Right, good point. If you're not in love with the old one, maybe the new one won't bother you as much. I have seen in person about the Country Bears for my opinion. Well, you'll have to tell us more, Marguerite, on that. The IP doesn't sit well with me. Boy, is that the truth.
yeah, I just feel like it feels like a rushed overlay, like that you would get for a special event or something. And
Yeah.
like that'd be cool if it was a temporary thing and like maybe it would attract people to go see it. But I know it's not a temporary thing and the bears of the past are gone. So
Although they did bring back Soren, the old one, for and so you never know. But Jim saying, I think opinions will soften a bit over time, but it never achieved the love people had for the original. I think we all agree with that. The Country Bears is the first WDW attraction to be duplicated at Disneyland. Oh, it was an e-ticket. Oh, really? Boy, I would not see that as an e-ticket. It's like they throw IP everywhere nowadays. Well, I want to get to that, but Mary Ellen, I want to get your opinion first.
Well, I was pretty blunt last week, but no, it's almost like making fun of the Bears twang, but with Disney songs.
Right.
It just disconnected. It does not fit.
Do you think it's laziness?
Well, it's certainly not creativity.
Yeah. Well, then maybe they think it's creative.
yeah, I don't think it's laziness. I think that they were in a hurry to get it back open because it is a people eater. It takes a good chunk of people out from standing in line somewhere else. So
I'm laughing here because I hadn't heard this. Steve has terrible taste. Let's be honest. He must have liked it, is what I'm
He
assuming.
liked it.
Steve always kind of does that. He has got his own opinion on things. I think he likes to go against the flow.
I do feel like the animatronics themselves got a little bit of a refresh and they're running more smoothly. I did like that. I liked especially the heads on the wall. I thought that those were really well done. They were still funny.
Yeah.
But
visually, I think it looks great, but content is horrible.
So let me ask you this then: when Illuminations got replaced by Epcot Forever, that was very IP-ish. Did you guys hate that one?
Yes.
Okay. Most people did, I think.
I'm just tired of the same old songs regurgitated and all over the place. Like, do something different and unique. The Imagineers.
Yeah. No, I get that. Rachel, did you also were disgusted with it?
So I was not disgusted with the change because I felt like Illuminations had run its course. It had been around for a long time. Yes, it was beloved, but I did feel like it was time for something else. What I didn't like was the giant taco in the middle of the water.
Great.
Like you can't obstruct that beautiful view of all of the different countries in World Showcase. I really feel like that was the one disservice. If that barge was able to move and go away for part of the day, I feel like that would have been a roaring success. It would still be here today. But my guess is they received so many complaints about that sight line that it just couldn't keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I actually, though, I liked the music, and the only reason I think I fell for the IP-ish of that is because it brought back some old Epcot stuff that I loved, snippets of Figment and Horizons and that's
Yeah,
what
but that stuff was unique. It's the, playing the movie songs over and over.
Well, exactly, and that's what they've done. Honestly, Harmonious, was Harmonious, to be honest. Visually amazing, but that was a ton of IP, right?
Okay, yeah, I totally just messed up there because Epcot Forever didn't have the huge barges. It was Harmonious that did, right?
Oh,
Right.
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Right. So
Yep.
Donna's right when she's talking about the jet skis and the kites. That
Right.
looked really beautiful. I never saw it in person though. I wish I had.
Yeah. I don't think they put much thought into the things at the parks nowadays. Everything seems rushed and isn't cohesive in the storytelling. I think that they're a little lazy. Nice to have you here. I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but
Hi,
thanks for.
Lito.
Cool. All right. Donna says, but when the jet skis and kites were functioning, Epcot Forever was great in its totality. Yeah. I thought that was almost like kind of risky to do that, like, and maybe not sustainable, but all right.
I'm hopeful though because I really love the new drone show over at Springs. I feel like that is on par with what Disney should be doing inside the parks as well. The fact that that's a free show is incredible to me.
Right.
Have you had a chance to see that?
No.
I haven't seen it in person, but I
No.
agree with you.
Yeah. I got distracted. Sorry. I enjoyed Epcot Forever, but I have been to Epcot since it opened. I know. I got to say, Amy was the one who appreciated the same illuminations that I did, which was the one prior to Reflections of Earth. She knew exactly what I meant when I said that once, so I just appreciated that. What does Keith say? I just sent you the 4 pics. Oh, okay, Keith. I don't know if I can easily get that over here, but maybe for next week. Okay, let's move on. Lots to cover. All right, here is the next question. Josh of Resort TV 1, second most favorite WDW attraction is Spaceship Earth. True or false?
Current attractions.
Yeah, because I feel like he was a Horizons fan, right?
Yeah,
He
he was
definitely was.
huge Horizons.
Yeah, I would guess that probably that is
Okay,
his second favorite
sure.
attraction.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, you know what his favorite is? I know what his favorite is.
Yeah.
Yeah. People Mover. Okay, here's the answers we got.
Oh,
Keith saying true. Now, Donna coming
she
in
would
with a
know
false.
probably.
Yeah. False from Paul. False from Jim. Well, what do you think his second favorite attraction is? If it's not Spaceship Earth, I'm always guessing on these things. Kelly's no idea. Keith's changing his mind to false.
I'll follow Donna on this one, whatever she says.
I know. I feel like we're all going to follow Donna. Amy's saying the Mexico ride. Okay, that's a fair guess. So agreeing that it's false. All right, Donna's thinking that Amy's got it. The Mexico ride. Wow. Well, I'll find out. But I will tell you, I did find out the one that we had straggling. I reached out to Mr. Pete McDevitt. Nathan also saying false. TTA is his favorite ride, Nathan. That I know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pete McDevitt has met Andre the Giant is false. He has met a lot of the old big all-star wrestlers, but not Andre. All right. Next. What country first discovered oil?
Guess, total guess here. I'm going to say Russia.
Okay.
What's our guesses?
Oh, I'm
Russia,
sorry.
Saudi
I should
Arabia?
read it. Saudi Arabia, Russia, or China? Jim says China.
This is a hard one because I feel like it could be any of those.
Mm-hmm. Paul says China. Janie says Russia. Nathan says China. Donna says China. Amy says China. John says Russia. All right, I think we have 3 Russias and about 5 Chinas. Did you say Mary Ellen?
No, I'll be the oddball and do Saudi Arabia.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. The answer is yes, it is China. First oil was discovered by the Chinese in 600 BC and transported in pipelines made from bamboo.
Wow.
So there you go. Hey, Emily, good to have you here.
Hi, Emily.
She guessed Saudi Arabia. Nice to have you here.
We
But
lost
yes.
Emily. It wasn't Saudi Arabia.
That's where we get it all from now. All right. Now this might be a quick one. I don't know. You know, we got some good guessers here, but Mary Ellen, Rachel, you know, if you know right away, give it about 10 seconds. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Do you know, Rachel? Oh, you're on mute.
I'm 100% sure I've seen this movie.
Okay.
And I should know the answer, but I don't.
Well, if you haven't seen it, you're going to watch it tonight. It's so good. Mary Ellen.
I know the phrase, but I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember where it really, I think it is a real quote.
Yeah.
They didn't just make it up in the movie. But somebody made it very famous in a movie. And I do not see anyone with a guess yet. Keith admitting he has no idea.
Hey, where's Nick and Jim?
Yeah, Nick and Jim.
Say, they're both here tonight, aren't they?
Well,
Yeah.
here, probably got dinner going on. They're probably eating a cold dish. Oh, I can't believe it. Jim is saying he doesn't know. Now, I know Nick would know. I mean, I feel I would bet my life practically that Nick knows this, but he's probably got other things to do. All right. Come on. Nobody? Nobody? Man, I thought this would go fast. Okay. Oh, I like your thinking, John, but it is not The Godfather. Batman says Paul. Nope, it's not Batman. All right,
Remy.
I'm gonna. What do you got?
Remy.
Remy. That makes sense. I get it. All right. Revenge of the Nerds says Janie B. I like that. Yeah. All right. You guys, I feel like everyone should have seen this movie. We're all going to have a watch party. The answer is Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Okay, I'm not sure what you... Oh, Ratatouille, said Amy.
Yeah, that's what I said, Amy.
Nick, did I... Ghost? Hopefully I didn't miss anything from you here. All right.
We didn't see your answer, Nick, if you guessed it.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Rachel?
Yes, I have, but it's been a bit.
Oh, it's a lot. It's been probably 25 years since this movie was out. Hey, we got Lisa here. Hiya, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. No worries.
Nice to have you here. Emily remembers now. Okay, Nick says he put it in twice.
That's weird.
I'm going to go look. We did not see it, Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having issues with the chat too. For some reason, it's only letting me send some of my messages. So
interesting, Nick, that I got your ghost one, but I didn't get your guess one. Yes, Donna, Ricardo Montalban. What was his original TV show? Do you remember either one?
The plane, the plane?
Yes. Fantasy Island. All right. Okay, let's move on. We got lots of Disney stuff tonight. Rachel, did you watch the movie, may I ask?
I did watch the movie, and I'm sorry I did not write a review.
That's okay. Well, I'm gonna let Mary Ellen go then, and then I'm gonna have you give your
Hi,
review
Mark.
anyway. Hey, who do we got? Did I miss somebody? Hey, Mark, nice to have you here. Oh, there we go.
And Marguerite.
Yep, Marguerite was in earlier.
Okay.
Okay, Mary Ellen.
It was just weird. I once he started parenting the child, and I was like, okay, I'm out. They started down a history lesson, and then all of a sudden he had to go to school to be a parent to the boy and Sherman. And I'm like, I'm not into it. So I quit.
2 with 17 minutes. All right. Well, Rachel?
Well, I am not a quitter. I feel like I survived last week, so I can maybe survive anything you throw at me. But yeah, no, I thought it was a little bit weird to like consider a dog being the parent of a child, but under the concept of it being a child's film, I continued, and I thought it ended up being pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun seeing them travel to a bunch of different time periods. I didn't really like when they went to ancient Egypt. I thought that was a little bit strange. But other than that, I thought it was a good film. And I would probably give it a 7.
Okay. So we don't talk in advance, and so we never know if we're going to agree or not on this. But I also kind of liked it, and I had to go into it with the fact that okay, this is a kids movie, so I'm thinking that way because I used to enjoy taking my kids to see a movie, and honestly, Mary Ellen, I totally get what you're saying about how it kind of started off weird and you kind of had to accept the circumstances, but there was some great humor in the middle and towards the end. Especially, Rachel, what's the guy with the on the big boats? What the head guy that? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the character now? The big muscly guy on the boat. He was hilarious. I'm already forgetting. It was kind of like a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So I watched the whole movie. I also gave it a 7.
Did Mr. Peabody end up homeschooling him?
I think so.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't homeschooling his.
Oh
son.
no, that's right. He went to school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they supplemented his education at home with a time machine. So.
All right. Well, there you go. Time for next week's movie, which this is a Netflix one. Got to tell you, I've already watched it, but I'm not going to say anything. I do like Dennis Quaid, and anyway, The Hill, another baseball movie. Jim ranked his top 15 baseball movies last night. I hadn't heard of about half of them.
Keith gave you his review on the movie.
He did.
Yeah, go back a little way.
Oh, sorry, Keith. It's hard to. Okay. I seen it years ago. It brings back childhood memory. I give it a 1,000. Okay. That's a pretty good rating. Thank you, Keith. Sorry. Sometimes I lose track of the chat when I'm trying to focus. Amy says it's been a while since she saw the movie.
Okay,
Mark?
Wait a minute. Read what Mark Langenkamp just said.
I always thought Peabody and Sherman was a copy of Tudor Turtle.
Okay, I've never heard of Tudor Turtle, Mark.
Yeah.
but now I'm intrigued.
I haven't either. But Mark looks like an expert because he does have underdog here. So we're talking out of the same time frame. All right. The Hill next week on Netflix if you have it. Tudor Turtle. All right, we'll look it up, Mark. All right. What year did we start naming hurricanes?
I'm going to pick a random date, 1910.
Okay.
1893.
1893. Hey, Dean the Turkey Legster. Nice
Hi,
to have you
Dean.
here. Okay, 1893. Janie B saying 1950. 1956 from Jim. 1962 from Amy. 1925 from Keith. 1939 from John. Mark saying underdog is my spirit animal. We're both bald, pudgy, and live better lives through pharmaceuticals. Marguerite thinks it was the 70s. Emily thinks it was the 50s. Lisa says not sure what year we started naming hurricanes, but the first hurricane party was the next day. Righto. Dean saying 59. Donna saying 34. Let's see. Yeah, we're all best wishes and prayers to Dean as he's recovering. All right, Nick's saying 40s. I've never named a hurricane, says Mark. Nor have I. All right. All right, you ready? The answer is Janie B got it right on the money. 1950.
Wow.
Yeah.
Janie.
Nice job. The United States Weather Bureau began naming hurricanes in 1950 using the phonetic alphabet. And then at some point later, they are always named after women, but then that changed again. And so, yeah. All right. We're moving along quite nicely. I think this one's going to be really easy. What movie is this?
Oh.
You know already?
I'm not going to say it, but go ahead. I mean, you guys in chat.
Mary Ellen knows it. Rachel, do you know it? Okay. All right. Mary Ellen's giving John coming in first with it. Yeah, John and Jim it came across simultaneously, but John just edged it out. Casablanca.
Yep.
I figured that one would go rather quick. Donna got it. Emily got it. Amy got it. Nick got it. Keith got it. Literally within a few seconds of each other.
And I didn't even blurt it out this time.
Well, let's look at the rest of the pictures. They just get more obvious, obviously.
Colonel Sanders.
And of course, what does this scene remind you of? Come on, Disney related.
The great movie ride.
The best ride
ever.
Almost. Here's looking at you, kid. There is more quotable quotes from that movie than just about any movie. All right. Great movie ride, says Lisa. Yes, I miss it.
Me too.
All right. Time for week 3 of our most inspiring Disney attraction. We already did Hollywood Studios. We've done Epcot. This week, we're doing the Magic Kingdom. So we've got quite a few to go through tonight. So let's do it. Number 1, Astro Orbiter or the Barnstormer. And when I think of inspirational, some of these aren't maybe topping the scale on that. But anyway, got to pick one.
Astro Orbiter for me.
Okay. Rachel?
I need a moment because just either one of these as inspirational, I find comical.
I'm afraid that there's going to be a few of those that aren't really in that category, but
Dean has a broad spectrum of inspirational.
I struggled with what I was going to put in here. Okay, Barnstormer from Mark, Barnstormer from John, Barnstormer from Keith, Astro Orbiter says Emily, Kelly says Barnstormer, Lisa Barnstormer, Nick says Barnstormer, Amy Astro Orbiter, Jim saying inspiring Astro Orbiter. It inspires me to avoid it. Yes, spinning in circles is not my thing either. Astro Orbiter says Janie B. Astro Orbiter says Marguerite. Now I think Astro Orbiter rockets need a door. Oh, are they kind of hard to climb into? I don't remember that.
They're really tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, so I developed an opinion in the past 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to say the Barnstormer just because I think that for a lot of kids, this is their very first roller coaster. And it is inspiring them to go on that roller coaster journey.
Huh?
So.
Well, we've had a lot of votes here, and I don't know that I kept up with the count. So you said Barnstormer, Rachel. You said Astro Orbiter, right, Mary Ellen?
Sure.
No, wait a minute. You just said sure. Like, wait, what'd you do? You left. I'm sorry.
We offended her.
I didn't mean to offend you.
No,
what happened?
Was that me?
No.
Oh.
All right, Mary Ellen, what did you say?
Astro Orbiter.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to count this up. I don't even know anymore. All right. So I would say 2 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 2, 4 to 2, 5 to 2, 5 to 3, 5 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 5.
That's right, Kelly. They are hard to get in and out of in any sort of ladylike fashion.
I did not know that.
It's tight.
Because of the men landing on the moon. Yeah, that's a good point. Bob says if you time it right, you can. No, that wasn't Bob. I remember who said this. It was me. If you time it right, you can see the Magic Kingdom. You can see the fireworks when you're on the ride. I did do that. Okay. I think Barnstormer has it, to be honest. I will recount these, but Barnstormer, I think, is moving on. All right. Hey, Horizons 18, nice to have you here. Big Thunder Mountain or Dumbo?
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain is like the better attraction. However, when you think of Disney marketing, Dumbo is where it's at. I see a commercial with Dumbo and I'm like, man, I need to go to Disney World. So
cool.
Dumbo is inspiring for me to give Disney my money.
All right. 1 down. 2 Big Thunder, 3. Oh, the chat is jumping. All right, let me go back. 2 Big Thunder, 3 Big Thunder, Janie B, 4 Big Thunder, Mark Big Thunder mentioned a medical study as helpful to pass kidney stones, right? I'll take that as a vote. 5 Marguerite with Big Thunder, Keith with Big Thunder, Nick is going Thunder Mountain. Amy Big Thunder, Mark Big Thunder. Well, Rachel, I'm thinking Emily Big Thunder, Kelly Big Thunder, Dumbo says Donna. There you go. All right.
Read Lisa's.
What did Lisa say? I am missing stuff. Big Thunder inspires us to go to the chiropractor. I went to one today. I'm not sure what that means. It's an OG. OG Dumbo.
Original.
It's an old ride. It's an original ride.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Dumbo the movie is not inspiring, just sad. Okay. That's a bummer. Hoping to go in October myself for my birthday. Cool, Marguerite. That'd be
That's
awesome.
fun, Marguerite.
Yeah. Thunder says Horizons. All right. Well,
I have a confession though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I've actually ever ridden Dumbo. But I've definitely ridden Big Thunder.
Oh. Well, I don't
But
want to.
that Disney marketing team, I for real, Dumbo is like the ride they like to feature.
I kind of think you're right. Yeah. I picture that. You always see Dumbo flying. All right. Well, Dumbo is not moving on. All right, Buzz Lightyear or Festival of Fantasy Parade. Now I know what you're saying. Festival of Fantasy Parade. That's kind of a stretch, but it's the kind of thing that people get inspired by. So which will it be?
I think between the two, the parade is definitely more inspiring.
Mark saying parade, Donna saying Buzz.
I tend to be more inspired by like the musical elements of the parade, and like when a character like looks directly at you and interacts with you, I feel like that is an inspiring moment that brings a lot of joy to people. So I'm going parade.
Okay. Parade, Mary Ellen?
Yeah, I mean those people had to practice.
Yeah. You have to practice though to become what the ultimate space ranger or whatever on Buzz Lightyear.
All right, let's go through the chat.
Have you ever gotten a perfect score?
Oh no.
No.
I don't know. I know you hit the back of the robot's arm. That's about it. All right. Mark says parade. So I think you guys both said parade, right? So it's 3-1. Donna saying Buzz. 3-2. Buzz says Amy. 3-3 for John saying Buzz. Keith not sure. Marguerite saying Buzz. So that's 4-3. Parade says Emily. 4-4. Buzz inspires me to get better glasses. Tossed those tiny dots. Yep. 5. All right. Oh, I lost track. Crap.
Honestly, John, I'm not a parade person either, but if you're going to compare those two,
right. Parade says Nick. Can't vote, only go to Disneyland, California. Oh, right. Ain't nobody got time for a parade, says Buzz. Oh, that's clever. Not a parade guy, nor am I, John, at all. So for that reason, I also vote for Buzz. I've never gotten a perfect score on the parade either, though. Jim with Buzz. Okay. All right. Man, guys, it's coming close. I lost track again. I'll have to go back. We got too many to vote for, not enough time. Happily Ever After or Hall of Presidents? Oh, that's a tough one.
wow.
Yeah, because they're both very inspiring.
Yeah, this one kind of hurts me a little bit because I tend to be pretty patriotic, but Happily Ever After, oh man.
All right, Donna, thank you coming in with a vote. Get us going here. Happily Ever After. Keith, Happily Ever After. Now I know not to put up parade videos since no one will watch it. Hall of Presidents. So now we've got 2-1. Oh, thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. All right. Sounds like Buzz is moving on. Happily, so we're at 3-1. Happily says Nick, 4. Happily says Mark, 5. Happily says Amy, 6. Happily Ever After says Lisa, because Hall of Presidents makes her cry, us cry. Marguerite, HEA, Paul HEA. Guys, I think we're seeing a trend here. Nick going Hall of Presidents, but Happily Ever After if it wasn't so crowded to get a good view. I have an answer for that, Nick. Go to the TTC and watch it from there. It's not half bad. Hall of Presidents, says Jim. All right.
Yeah, like this is hard because like it kind of breaks my heart to say this, but I'm going Hall of Presidents too.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love Happily Ever After. So that was a hard one.
Did you say Mary Ellen?
No, but I think I'm going to go Happily Ever After gives me the feels. So I think I have to, it inspires me. If I get the feels, it inspires me. So I say Happily Ever After.
Yeah. The clear winner here, Happily Ever After. I'm also going to say Hall of Presidents. And I am probably on the bottom of the scale when it comes to even fireworks shows. To somebody's point, oh, your sons, I can't stand fighting the crowds. And so that takes away a little bit of the enjoyment. All right. Happily Ever After, moving on. Haunted Mansion or It's a Small World?
Wow.
Yeah, maybe, could I have done a better job of mixing this up? Yes, but I don't have a lot of time and it's hard when you're going through it.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad match. It's hard.
It's hard, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, you got to pick one sooner or later anyway. So, Haunted Mansion, says Keith. All right. Thank you, Keith. Starting it off. Mark, Haunted Mansion. Emily, It's a Small World. Come on, this is easy, says Nick. Haunted Mansion. So we got 3-1. Haunted Mansion, says Marguerite. Haunted Mansion, hands down, says Paul. Haunted Mansion, says Janie. John says Haunted Mansion. Yep, Haunted Mansion for Marguerite. Well, I think we already know who's moving on, but Rachel, I'm knowing you got little kids, so what are you thinking?
Yeah, the effects in Haunted Mansion are undeniably amazing, and I feel like it is an Imagineering work of art, but I don't like it. I hate being scared and like little jump scares, anything. I don't like it. So for me, It's a Small World is more inspiring and less like terrifying.
Right. Haunted Mansion, Lisa says it inspires her to do a better time Halloween decorating. Yes. Small World is more inspiring. Haunted is more fun. Well, then your vote should be for Small World. Mary Ellen, did you say yet?
No.
Blasphemy.
I agree, Janie. I like the well, I thought Haunted Mansion had the Christmas overlay. Don't they
Does it?
have Jack Skellington in it?
It has a Halloween overlay, doesn't it? I don't know.
Or is it, oh, it's Halloween has the Christmas overlay? I don't know.
Isn't that only in Disneyland though?
Yeah, that's what she
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Small World only inspires me to wear earplugs. Oh, that's a beautiful.
Because then it's stuck in your head the rest of the day.
Yeah, I get that. All right.
I will be right back. Just a sec.
Okay. They both do at Disneyland, says Amy. Okay. Yes, they do, T-Town. Well, I think we already know who's moving on, but what are you saying, Mary Ellen?
Oh gosh. I have to go Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Well, my vote really doesn't matter, but I'm gonna throw it towards Small World. I agree with Donna's statement. I think Haunted Mansion is amazing, but Small World is meant to be inspiring. But doesn't matter. We're moving on with Haunted Mansion. All right. Jungle Cruise, 2 water attractions, or Liberty Square Riverboat.
Now, these are very well matched.
Yeah.
This one's easy for me. I love puns. I love dad jokes. Jungle Cruise is the clear winner for me.
I was going to say same for me. I love it.
I'm going with Riverboat.
Okay. John says Jungle Cruise. Marguerite, Jungle Cruise. Keith isn't too sure. He's puzzled. Lito saying Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise for the pun, says Mark. Just what you said, Rachel. Jungle Cruise says Janie. Jungle Cruise says Nick. Liberty Square Riverboat, agreeing with you, Mary Ellen.
I want to hear the inspiration for the Liberty Riverboat.
It's Mark Twain.
Yeah, I can't do it, but Walt of Mouse Talk always does that guy with the,
Yeah.
What does he say? It's very deep voice.
Yeah.
Mark, Rivers of the World versus Rivers of America. Good point. Sorry, Marguerite, you were... Oh, okay, just a little clicking accident. No problem. Jungle Cruise says Paul. All right. Cool. All right. Jungle Cruise is moving on. I got to mute just a second. Mad Tea Party or The Carpets of Aladdin?
Mad Tea Party.
I'm also going Mad Tea Party. I feel like this is another one of those attractions that marketing team, they know something.
Well, I'm going to go Carpets of Aladdin, even though I don't know if I've ever been on it. The Tea Party inspires me to throw up. So Keith's saying Mad Tea Party. Gift shop, says Mark. Not sure what that means. Mark, Mad Tea Party, says Emily. Carpet, says Amy. Teacups, Disneyland, says Janie B. Carpet, says Paul. All right. Yeah. All right. Tea Party, says John. Tea Party, says Jim. Aladdin, says Lisa, because they added those wonderful squeaky noises. Oh. I agree.
They need to fix the ride.
That's true, Mark. Both probably make you sick. But I know I've been sick on Mad Tea Party. Tea Party, says Nick. Everybody loves each other. Tea Party, says Marguerite. All right.
With Aladdin, I feel like I'm more inspired to go get a Dole Whip. It's right over there.
Oh, right.
Avoid the spitting camel and go get yourself a Dole Whip.
So busy there. All right. Tea Party, moving on. Winnie the Pooh or PhilharMagic? Oh, Mary Ellen's torn already.
Winnie the Pooh. No, I'm not torn.
No, she knows exactly. Winnie the Pooh. Rachel?
Yeah, this is actually hard for me. I think PhilharMagic wins, though. Yeah. Because I love the music.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie the Pooh has music.
It sure does, but it's different. I don't know.
All right. Pooh from Mark. I think Marguerite is saying Winnie the Pooh. Yep. Paul's saying Pooh. Lisa with PhilharMagic. So there we go. Oh, Emily also PhilharMagic. John PhilharMagic. Because everyone needs a good poo, says Keith. That is correct. All right. Amy, Winnie the Pooh. Janie with Winnie the Pooh. Was that a Freudian slip? No. PhilharMagic, says Nick. PhilharMagic says Jim. Interesting. Yes, hard to type on the cell phone. Agreed, Marguerite. Tough one, says Amy. All right. Well, I think Mary Ellen was clear. Winnie the Pooh. Rachel, clear. PhilharMagic. I'm also going PhilharMagic, even though I love Winnie the Pooh as a character. The attraction, I love the music as well.
It makes
And
you want to go eat some honey.
That's true. Well, let's do a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pooh. And PhilharMagic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a tie.
Oh dear. Oh, dear.
That's good. All right. Somebody. Oh, did you, Keith? Got timed out? Somebody having a pocket clicking thing. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
I also wonder if YouTube might be glitching a little bit.
It sure seems like it. Well, hello, Road Trip Dave.
Or StreamYard. Hi, Dave.
What up, my peeps? I've been watching on Ninja Mode with the fam. Just dropping in to say hi. Hello, Dave. It's Dave. It's too bad you can't at least determine this one because we are over time and Winnie the Pooh and PhilharMagic, I believe, are tied at 7s, but I'll go back and watch it to make sure. If you have a vote, which is more inspiring? All right. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor or Pirates of the Caribbean?
Pirate.
Rachel?
Yeah, yo-ho. We're going to the Caribbean there.
This one's going to be an easy one. All right. Well, let's get the votes anyway. Pirates from Mark, Pirates from Emily, Pirates from John, Pirates from all three of us, Pirates from Marguerite, Pirates from Paul, Pirates from Jim. All right. Well, keep
It's
those
like
votes.
the pinnacle of what dark ride should be.
Agreed.
Where's the rum?
And as Janie B knows, Pirates in California is the superior Pirates. Pirates, where's me rum? All right, yeah. Where's the rum? See, we're thinking alike here. Monsters, says Lisa, because they improve on the spot. Improv, yes. I love that. I love improv. Pirates of the Caribbean, says Janie. Don't be cheeking. Pirates, says Amy. Dave saying hi to everybody. Monsters is definitely fun, though. I agree, Emily. I love Monsters. Yep, Janie, there is no question about it. Pirates. If you haven't been to California, go for Pirates. Pirates for the win. Agreed. Okay, sorry. When I go over an hour, I get all coffee.
Yeah, so Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Space Mountain. This one, I feel like the traditional Disney lover that I am should go for Space Mountain, but I'm actually going to pick Seven Dwarfs because I love Snow White so much, and I feel like the history of the movie Snow White is really important to Walt Disney. So although Mine Train is a relatively newer attraction, I feel like it still has the heart of Walt Disney World there.
Wow, that was well said. I'd have a hard time defending Space Mountain as being that inspiring, although it was the first ride that I went on at Walt Disney World that just really, well, no, it wasn't the first one, but it just blew me away.
Mark
Okay.
said both inspire him to go the people mover.
Yeah. I understand that. Seven Dwarfs says Nick. Mine Train says Lisa. Space Mountain hands down, says Dave. No surprise, Mr. Thrill Seeker. Love to watch others on Space Mountain. I can't ride it. I hear you on that one. Mark, yeah, Snow White was the first full-length cartoon. Okay. Mine Train says Amy. Mary Ellen?
Mine Train.
Mine Train as well. Emily is torn, but if I had to choose, I'd say Space Mountain. Okay. Oh, this week has been a lot of 50-50-ish. Mine Train says Marguerite. John's Seven Dwarfs. Me as well, Rachel. First movie I ever went to in '64. Jim, Space Mountain. It changed our perception of what a roller coaster could be. Oh, wow, that's a good point. Paul Engel, Mine Train. Guys, this one, I feel like it's Mine Train is a little bit in front. Do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Mine Train's moving on, guys.
Arguably, Seven Dwarfs also changed our perception of what a roller coaster could be because they had the swivel carts. I know that they made it a little bit less intense, but that was like a brand new thing when that first came out. So,
yeah. Yep. And it brought more younger folk into the roller coaster arena, which Mark, Space Mountain is too rough and Mine Train is too long a wait. Yeah. Besides the castle, Space Mountain is a park icon. Agreed. Okay, let's keep going. There's a few left. Swiss Family Treehouse or Tiana. And, obviously most of us haven't been on it yet, but we still have to vote. Swiss Family Treehouse, Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
I'm going with Tiana's.
Okay.
I like cooking. I like to see her cooking. I like food.
Mm-hmm. If anybody's wondering in the chat, I am going to go back and recount things in case I've gotten something wrong. And if we have a tie, I might reach out on Twitter.
Nick said Splash Mountain.
yeah, that was my initial reaction too.
Splash Mountain. Good point. Swiss Family Treehouse says Marguerite. Both of these, says Mark. Dean, do you think I can honestly answer that question with no bias? Nope. Amy, Treehouse. I always wanted to stay there or build something like it. Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Swiss, it inspires you to look back at the past. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Swiss Family Treehouse because I think it gets the essence of what Walt was looking for in an attraction. He wanted something that you could like walk through and experience at your own pace and see different things and like interact with. So I like that. Also, I have seen the fireworks from up there, and it is a good spot. So don't tell anybody.
Okay. But don't tell anybody.
It's less people-y there than other places.
All right. Tiana's isn't finished in Disneyland, but the treehouse is fun. Yeah. Swiss says John. Oh, we're not getting as many votes on this one. What did you say, Mary Ellen?
I said Tiana's.
Yeah, Tiana's.
Splash.
All right.
If it were Splash, I would without a doubt say Splash Mountain. But
yeah. Dave is saying, okay, wait, it jumped here a lot on me. Treehouse says Jim. Swiss Family Treehouse. Good points by Rachel, and I called Tiana's ride Broccoli Mountain. All right. I don't know. I'm struggling on this one.
Yeah, right now Tiana still kind of makes me sad because I think of what I lost. So
Yeah.
that could just be my emotional bias jumping in there.
I don't know. Bob and Leanne gave Tiana's a fairly good report. I'm gonna go with Tiana's. All right, let's keep it moving. Tom Sawyer Island or Tomorrowland Speedway?
Tom Sawyer Island.
Mm-hmm. Mary Ellen?
Tom Sawyer Island.
Yeah. I'm Tom Sawyer. That one's easy for me. Speedway says Mark. Tom Sawyer says John. Speedway says Nick. So it's 4-2. Tom Sawyer says Amy 5-2. I believe.
I think Speedway would be more inspiring if younger kids could actually drive the cars. But I think like the height requirement for that one is a little bit higher than, I don't know, what I would expect for that style ride.
Wouldn't you think that they would design those cars so that they gave you a little bit of control, but ultimately kept you going at a certain pace and kept you on the tracks without banging all over the place?
Yeah.
It would make it so much better. All right, Dave was.
I do love the Christmas overlay for that, though. That's fun. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra playing and all the lights.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
Tom Sawyer says Marguerite. Tom Sawyer from Paul. Tom Sawyer from Janie B. Lisa says, oh, it's not working. This thing is giving me trouble today. Huh. Well, I can't click on it. It has frozen on me.
Get out of here, Elsa.
Yeah. All right, let me go back, see if I can. I cannot unclick this. Oh, well. What a drag. Yep. Sorry, guys. It's absolutely froze up on me here. What the heck? Well, dang it. Tom Sawyer's moving on. Thanks for all your votes. I see them. Okay. We'll go to the last couple here. People Mover or Tron Light Cycle?
People Mover.
People Mover.
Oh no, did we lose Dean? Dean, are you there? We can't have the live place without you.
It's mine, Marguerite. My cat wants to go out and I won't get up and let her out.
I don't know, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. Welcome to Mary Ellen's stream.
And my cat crying at the door.
Wow, guys, I know we've gone really late, but look at this. We got a whole bunch left to do. What? Now the thing is acting up on me. Oh my gosh. Guys, we are going to finish this next week. I'm sorry. It just absolutely froze up on me. It's not working here. Wow.
I love the cat.
All right. Well, thanks y'all. I'm gonna the PowerPoint isn't even working for me anymore. We got lots of good votes. We'll finish them up next week. Deal?
Sounds
Deal.
great.
All right.
Lisa's blaming my cat.
The cat's cute. All right, guys, thanks for coming. Sorry for the abrupt ending. Rachel, Mary Ellen, thank you as always. Had a blast.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Have a good week, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Ending stream in 3,